So that just absolutely wrecked me. And at that time, I was questioning, like, where's God? Like, I don't see him in my life. I have been in dance since about 7th grade, and I finally made varsity my junior year. I was on JV for freshman and sophomore. I was so excited to be in things, and I didn't end up making everything that I wanted to my junior year. So I was like, senior year is gonna be great. And then in October, I was doing a leap and my ankle buckled, and then my kneecap dislocated. I popped it back into place and it was fine. It got swollen and it hurt a lot, but I was like, I'm sure it's gonna go down in a couple weeks, it'll be fine. Well, later that day, I got out of my car and my ankle rolled again and my kneecap dislocated again. And I was like, okay, I'm out for a couple weeks. I went back to dance about 3 weeks later, and then it happened again, and talked to multiple specialists and my physician. And my doctor said that if I continue dancing, then it would happen again, and I would most likely tear my meniscus and my ACL and have to get surgery on my knee. So that just absolutely wrecked me. And at that time, I was questioning, like, where's God? Like, I don't see him in my life. I didn't have a good friend group at the time, so there was nobody I could rely on. So I was very, like, lost. And then one night, I was just feeling so terrible about myself and my life, and I was over it. And I was just like, God, if I don't feel you right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I was contemplating suicide at the time. I don't know what I would have done. But at that moment, I looked over and I saw this verse that my mom put up on my wall, and it's Jeremiah 29:11. And I looked at that and I just broke down in tears, and I started crying on my bathroom floor and said, God, I feel you now. I realized that this sucks, this is hard, and you don't want to cause us pain. And the fact that I went through all of this, I know now is I'm gonna be able to tell my story to somebody, and it's gonna be able to help them find him or help them through something that they're going through. And realizing that when I saw that verse was like, it felt like this 1,000-pound weight was lifted off my chest and I was able to breathe again. No matter what happens, there's a reason that it's not just for kicks and giggles. Like, the bad stuff that happens in your life, it happens for a reason, so that God can use it to help somebody. It may be the person you're closest to, it may be a sibling, it may be a friend, it may be somebody halfway across the world, but it's gonna help somebody, and you'll be able to help somebody through it because you went through this.